Could you explain the importance of a living master opposed to a master who is no longer in his body, and the difference really?
Do I have to really explain the difference between the dead and the living? It's a big difference, isn't it? What would you like to be right now, living or dead? Living, isn't it? So, the values of living I don't have to sing. Very significant to be living, isn't it? Whether you're master or no master, it is very significant to be living, isn't it? So, that significance continues in everything. Those who left their bodies can be a great inspiration, but you cannot work with them. There may be a certain span of time when they may be willing to work, or they may be capable of working for a certain span of time. That is, if they've set themselves up like that, if they have a certain level of mastery upon themselves, there may be some who will work for a certain period of time. Otherwise, their energies are conducive for your sadhana, but they are not a guidance. They are a good ambience, they are a good atmosphere, they're good soil for you to grow, but still they are not a guidance. When you sit here, you are not mostly receptivity, you are mostly your own mind, isn't it? Right? Yes. When you're mostly your own mind, you need guidance and guidance and guidance and guidance. If you are all receptivity, you don't even need a master, I'm telling you. Because grace is all over. You don't need a master, you don't need a temple, you don't need a meditation, you don't need anything if you're all receptivity. That's a rare being. Right now, you're largely mind, moments of receptivity may be here and there, isn't it? When you're largely mind, you will do best with the living, not with the dead. If you're all receptivity, you would do well with the dead, and even without the dead, you would do great. Because grace is not in one place in the existence. There is no place in the existence where there's no grace. Maybe a few places are more conducive, that's different. But there is no place in the existence where there is no grace. It is just that, is it churning up intensely enough in a particular place for you to be receptive? Because your receptivity is at a certain level of insensitivity. Now you see, you sit here, you think this is just a garden. If you go into the temple, you will become like this. But some people go into Dhyanalinga temple and they look around, nothing is happening, just chit, 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 water drops are falling. Nothing happening, what's happening here? Then we dunk them in cold water. Here. Then they go sit there and they'll begin to… something happening. There are some, even if you dunk them 3 times in the cold water, nothing happens, they go sit there and still look up and down. You take them there to Bhairavi, suddenly they are up. These are different types of energies. It is not that here it's any less, even here it is, but it is not in the same level of intensity that you can perceive. Wherever you are, it is there. You know, there used to be boats, I don't know if they're still there, I've not come and checked. First when we came and opened the triangular block, which was the only thing, actually we had only one hut, and the first thing we built in the triangular block was one room, and we built the toilet block. Then I found people had toilet problems. What's a toilet problem? It once happened, Shankar and Pillai went to the doctor and said, "Doctor, I have some serious toilet problems." Then doctor asked, "What is the problem? You are not able to urinate? You're not able to pee?" "No, doctor, perfect, every day 6 o'clock in the morning, like clockwork it happens." "So you're not able… your bowels are not moving? What's happening?" "No, doctor, it's perfect, every day at 7 o'clock in the morning, like clockwork, always on the dot." The doctor thought about it, "Then what is the toilet problem you have?" He said, "But doctor, I always get up at 8 o'clock." So people had such toilet problems. Not that it was not happening, it was happening little messy. So I asked them to put up a board that divine is here also. Inside every toilet, when you close the door, when you sit down, it says divine is here also. So that you sit with some sanctity. Sit can be a spiritual process. After all, the whole spiritual process is to cleanse yourself. It is one of the most… the best cleanup jobs you can do in a day. Yes? So, grace is there also, I am saying. It's not any less in the toilet. But you may not be able to feel it in the toilet because you want to finish your job and go out of that place. Temple is more conducive, not just in atmosphere, even in terms of energy. It is made conducive so that you can feel it. Right now there is life energy everywhere, but you're not able to take it in. You have to make food in a certain way and consume it, then only you are able to take it in. A goat comes and grazes this grass and he is nourished. You cannot eat this grass and be nourished, you need a different kind of thing. There are many insect forms, there are many other microorganisms where for them 90% of their life energy happens because of sunlight and air. No water, no food. Only 10% of their energy happens because of water and whatever food they consume, because they're micro. If you're micro, how much would you consume? Micro, isn't it? So, even in you, if you become very receptive, you will notice, you will see on a particular day, if you remain very ecstatic through the day, you will see the volume of food that you eat will just come down because your receptivity is better. How you receive the sunlight, air and water, easily 60% of your life energies can be generated from sunlight, air and water. Only 40% from the food that you eat. Most human beings in the world can eat 25 to 30% of what they're eating right now and live perfectly well, maintain the same weight, not lose weight, maintain the same weight, live perfectly well, become much more healthy, much more agile, much more active and much more energetic with just 25 to 30% of the food that they're eating. You can experiment and it happens. When you're in a Bhava Spandana program, you're not even eating 20–25% of the food that you normally eat because we don't give you time to eat. And people are much more energetic than usual. People come to samyama, if they become meditative, they barely eat and they're still fine. So, your receptivity has to be enhanced. If your receptivity is enhanced, dead, living, even the non-existent will help you. But when you're so full of mind, you must be with the living, otherwise you will deceive yourself.
I'm going to be hosting a deeply immersive classical Hatha Yoga retreat in Ladakh, which I will be conducting personally from the 23rd of August until the 31st of August, where I'll be guiding you through a 5,000-year-old powerful classical Hatha Yoga practice, which will be a game changer in many ways. To register, you can contact the details flashing on your screen. I'll see you soon. For now.
Brahmananda Swarupa means Swarupa means the image or a reflection of that, image of that rather. Brahmananda means ultimate joy or ultimate bliss. So this is the image of ultimate blissfulness. Isha means boundless. Isha means that which rules. Jagadisha means it's like enforcing that, saying that. Jaga means existence. Again, Isha means, Jaga, Desha means the one who rules the existence is ultimate blissfulness. That's what it is saying. The same thing is said in a different way. Akhilananda Swarupa means, Akhila means everything. All-inclusiveness is Akhila, that which is everything. He is the image of that, is Mahesha. Mahesha again means an auspicious ruler, which is the same thing. Or it is also… Shiva is also referred to as Mahesha. So you must understand this. This is a tradition which is not a history, which is a her story. Okay? This is not a tradition of history. We are not looking at this thing, you said Mahesha, or you're talking about Shiva. That's not how it is. Anything auspicious in the world, all those names we will give to Shiva. Shiva has 1,000,000 names. And we say ultimately he is nothing. Because he is nothing, we can call him anything we please. If he was something, we could have only called him one thing. Because he is nothing, we can call him whatever we want. Everything that we like, we call as Shiva. Shiva is called as Bhairava means he is very fierce one. Shiva is called as Sundaramurti, that means he is the most beautiful one. Shiva is called as Bhuteshwara, which means he is the master of the 5 elements, or another meaning is he is the hideous one. So like this it goes on. Shiva is called as the most intelligent, Shiva is called the most simple and innocent, he's called Bholenath. So whatever we like, every name you can attach to him because he's a nobody, he's nothing. Because he's nothing, we can call him whatever we want. So in this context, the mantra is just that. The meaning-wise, it is just saying it is ultimate ecstasy or ultimate blissfulness, which is the Lord of the existence. That which rules the existence is ultimate ecstasy. So, this particular thing, this particular chant that we did, we have consecrated it. You utter this and see what it does. Has anybody done it for a certain period of time by yourself? Anyone? What does it do? Huh? It is supposed to take you towards ultimate blissfulness. You can just use this as your sadhana, 24 hours if you can chant, that's your sadhana. It'll take you there. Nothing else, simply chant. It will just take you there because the sound is consecrated, it is energized, it's alive. It's not just sound. If from nada to nada yoga, that's the difference. You can consecrate the sounds. As you consecrate objects, you consecrate spaces, you consecrate certain sounds. The moment you utter the sound, it creates some completely new reverberation altogether.
Jananam sukadham maranam karuna milanam madhura smaranam karuna kala pashyadiha sakalam karuna samayadipate akilam karuna.
Every day, the period from 6:20 to 6:30 p.m. is an opportunity to experience Sadhguru's presence and establish a special contact with him. You can experience Sadhguru's presence during this period at your local time, irrespective of your physical location. The presence time also involves the Brahmananda Swarupa chant, a consecrated sound.
Here, the yoga center, we invested a certain amount of energy, a phenomenal amount of energy, that even if you're like a stone, we can shake your spine a little bit. We can have you reverberating, no matter who you are. If with little willingness if you come. If you come with unwillingness, we are willing to work with you. So we invested energies, and particularly for those of you who are little resembling rocks, I'm not saying rocks in a negative way, you know you're rock. That's not negative. You rock is just grammatically wrong, so I'm saying you are like a rock. Even if you are like a rock, well, we set up times of the day. Morning, evening, we set up times because many of you don't see a morning in your life. I'm not talking to those people who live here, we make sure they see the morning. Those of you who come from other places and those of you who are on the live stream, if you've not seen a sunrise, I don't want to disturb your lifestyle. So evening, 6:20, we have set a time. At that particular time, there is a certain concentration of energy. Particularly if you've been initiated, it'll be very strong. Even otherwise, if you use some kind of thought, emotion, image to get connected to this space, we can see that that particular time works for you as a strong presence. So, between 6:20 and 6:40, these 20 minutes, all this costs life. We've invested a certain amount of, certain dimension of energy. Whatever time zones you are, your local time 6:20, morning or evening, you could become available to this. We will spend a few minutes in this presence, keep your hands open, eyes closed, slightly upturned face,
अखिलानन्दस्वरूपा ईशा महेशा ब्रह्मानन्दस्वरूपा ईशा जगदीशा 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 अखिलानन्दस्वरूपा ईशा महेशा ब्रह्मानन्दस्वरूपा ईशा जगदीशा
Darshan.